Morning, back at it again with another one. And today we're looking at the Forex Factory. It's the first Friday of November. You know what that means? It's NFP. If you know, you know. But for those who are in the know and are paying attention, it's one of the big three news driver events today. And I just thought we just run through a quick process, a rough idea of roughly pre-trade what you can look to get up to if you look to go to this full time. So we start with our fundamentals, obviously. I like using the economic calendar as it allows me to time when it's likely to occur. Then I'll start seeing movement in the market. It really helps save time for me personally, as I don't spend a lot of time by my charts, as I just wait for the peak times and then I act accordingly. So before even the week starts, I already have an idea of when or which days I should even give energy to trade, because you're only looking for high quality trades. So you'll go to the website forexfactory.com if you're interested. It's all free. You'll pop up there. It'll probably bring you there. If not, just go to the first or the current day. It's the 1st of November, so we're just gonna toggle to the 1st of November. We're gonna hit the filter there quickly. I'm just gonna keep that on, take this off, keep that on, and just USD. I don't know what you trade, but I'm trading indices, US stock indices. So I just need to know the data for the USD. But also that's when USD, that's where the NFP is gonna pop up for you. So cool. Friday today, you can see here these times are in SA Standard Time. Just converted. This in Eastern Standard Time is about not 8, sorry, 8:30 a.m. and that's 10 a.m. So we have um two injections of volatility coming in. Once this one is seen as the manipulation, so obviously the news will come out, price tends to move in the fake direction and then ultimately start moving in its real direction 15 minutes after the news driver, and then this ISM number will just drive as a continuation for the direction or the true direction. So we have an idea of when the liquidity is going to pump in or volatility. We now just move over to the chart, see what's going on. And what we're going to look at first is NASDAQ, of course. If you've been watching the previous videos, you'll know what these levels are. But we have our new week opening gap, new week opening low. We had a volume imbalance. We pierced straight through it. So we're just going to close that for now. And you can see currently where we are sitting at. Where we are sitting at quite low. What I'm looking at perhaps maybe is this range here from this low to this high forming. Perhaps maybe if we get an inversion fair value gap on the lower time frame, somewhere here price will then give us indications that price is looking to go higher. But that's if we get a weakness in dollar, which I don't know what's gonna happen. It's a very tricky NFP, this one in particular, because we have US elections next week. So I'm not really gonna try to call anything, but I'm just giving you an idea of the thought process that I'm having right now. I'm looking, maybe this range will, something will give us an opportunity to trade back up to this level here, because if you look at it, we kind of still have a gap, you know. There's still some inefficiency here. It's not yet efficiently filled. So I don't know, maybe we go up there, maybe we don't. We'll see what happens. This is obviously right now, it's 7:30 on Friday now, Friday the 1st of November. So we don't know exactly what it's gonna do, how it's gonna go off. But we have buy side liquidity, liquidity there, liquidity there, liquidity there. We broke a low, so currently this could indicate that we are looking to go bearish, but we don't know. We'll see. The displacement, like I said, was strong. Probably we look for sells. We continue to look for sell side, as if we'll be looking at the range high there and that range low there. So this range here will not just be looking to take internal range sell side, internal range sell side, etc., etc. But like if we pump up, maybe we maybe go up here to this change in state of delivery there, maybe hit there and then springboard down. I don't know. We'll see. That's yeah, that's what I'm maybe looking at for Nasdaq. Let's see where the DXY is at right now. DXY daily time frame. Here we are. Let me just go to the weekly. Looking at the weekly time frame, we are our context is that range to that low over there. That range over there, currently we're at a level of internal range liquidity with this order block here. So it's either we shoot bearishly or we invert. This will provide us a level of support and will attack this layered buy side levels here. Like I said, it's NFP before an election. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna call anything. I'm rather gonna wait for the news to drop at 8:30 and then look to see how prices changed. But it's also cool to note how price looks prior and then comparing that to how price looks after the news drops. So be sure to expect a video of me going over how prices changed after the news drops. So yeah, let me look at oil. Got a nice bullish push up on oil. Remember, we opened a huge gap for well enough to fill the inefficiency. Okay, filled out that inefficiency on the daily. Let's look at what it looks like on the 4 hour. Any range is formed. There's a low there, high over there. We'll see what happens. Just gonna note that for interest sake. Just note that fair value gap on the 4 hourly time frame. Hit there. This is the closing price. There's still some inefficiency there compared to last week's closing price to this week's open. There's still an inefficiency. So I expect price to be pushing up. We'll see. Expecting it to buy. We'll see though. Just like like I said, not gonna call anything. It's another one over there. That's the range low. Internal. Go all the way up there to fill that out. Not gonna call anything, but yeah, that's just where my mind is at personally. GBP, if it inverts this 4 hourly fair value gap, then I'm looking at us perhaps attacking this buy side liquidity pool over there. Range context, range low, range high. Let's move up. That's what I'm looking at. On the daily time frame, we've hit an internal range, pool of liquidity. Range I'm looking at is that low to that high for the daily time frame. Can see we went down. The only a bearish down close candle there. We just hit that. Reacted strongly off of that level. And now we're moving. That's why if we now invert that 4 hourly fair value gap, I fully expect price to target that pool of layered buy side. That high there, that high there. But we'll see. NFP loading. We'll see what it says. And yeah, hope everyone stays safe. Remember, don't blow your accounts. The protocol is simple. Wait for the news to drop. Give it about 15 minutes after the news drops, and then we can expect price or PDRAs to make themselves more visible, to give us the edge or the opportunity to take advantage. Uh, yeah, if you have positions put on, the gap risk is real, but if you're comfortable, do what you do best. I personally am fully in cash. All my positions are closed. And to be quite honest with you, I am not looking to enter any positions today. Like I said, it's a very tricky NFP, the one before the news election, and price today moving forward was probably going to do a whole bunch of wonky things. So I do not want to be caught offside, um, on the wrong side of a trade. So yeah, thank God for the skill. Another day of being consistent, working on the channel. Shout out to my boy Benedict. He inspired me a lot to get back to posting. Shout out to my boy Owami as well. She's got some heat dropping. Stay tuned, more on that later. And also, I am going to start giving out some new goodies. I feel and I know that people will really like and appreciate it, especially people who are in my position who are still starting out. It'll really help, like in terms of getting extra capital or more firepower for trades. Hashtag let's make live accounts great again. Stay tuned for that. I'm working on something in the back, and I know for sure everyone is gonna like it. Obviously regulated, but just stay tuned. Otherwise, thank God for the skill. Let me go do some quick errands in the house, and then we'll come back with another one to see what the news event is saying. It should be about in less than an hour from now. Stay safe. Ooh, need water. Stay safe. Let's go.